Virgin Galactic SPCE stock. Would you like the latest technical chart analysis with the buy zones, the sell zones, the resistance and support, so you are prepared for the upcoming week, so you don't miss anything and you are ready to make money Monday morning? Of course you do.
Thank you, Martin. Yes, let's have a look at Virgin Galactic Holdings, ticker symbol SPCE, one of my favorite stocks currently to be looking at and trading. I'm going to show you exactly why I think SPCE does have the potential to go to $100. I keep saying it and people keep misinterpreting what I'm saying, so I'll explain exactly what I mean by that in this video. But if you could please hit the like button, and if you haven't already, do subscribe. Leave your comments down below. I want to know what everyone's thinking about SPCE. Have you given up on it? Were you buying at $30? Were you buying at $5 and you don't want to buy at $1? What are your thoughts? Did you used to invest in SPCE? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'd love to read through them. So, SPCE, what am I thinking? I'm not sure if you've seen my previous videos. I have done a few updates, but for the people that haven't, let's just quickly have a look back at SPCE. I'm not going to do too much of an in-depth review on SPCE on the past, because we have covered it before. IPO price $10, absolutely went berserk in 2020, 2021, made the highs of $63, fell off a cliff. Had a bit of resistance at $10, back tested $10. The reason I'm saying $10 is because it's IPO price. It was support, it was resistance for a while. So $10 is key. All it was lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows. The whole trend was to the downside. I was not bullish on SPCE at any of these points. A lot of people were interested between the $4 and $5 mark. I wasn't. I was just saying that the trend is continuing to the downside, which it did. We had a few opportunities, and then below 411 again I was bearish, and then until we went on this very long, the most amount of weekly red candles that we've ever had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that was an indication to me that there must be a reversal coming. Not only that, we had the intrinsic value of 150. The value of the company, I believe, is around 150, and that's not the value of the company. That's just the value of the things they have, the cash, the factories, everything like that. They can the stock price really shouldn't be below 150. So that was my buy area. Bought it, sold it around 260. Identified an area to be buying. Yes, I bought at 150 and it went down to 140. Oh no, it's fine because I took profits at about 250. That was about a 65% move to the upside. It could have been a bit more if I bought a bit lower, but who really cares? I'm very happy with a 70% move up. It's pretty much unheard of. People go after 5% on their interest on their banks, and they go after 10% on the S&P 500. So 70% in a few weeks, I'm very happy with. Unfortunately, there was many warning signs. You can go back in the videos and see exactly what they were. It was a break of trend. It was a resistance. It was the overbought nature of the stock, and that all faded away, and we went into a downtrend. And very recently, I went bullish on it again. At what price? I went bullish around 79 cents, 80 cents again. What a shame. It went down a bit further. I could have made more money. It went down to 70 cents. And I did actually buy it on the way down as well. But let's just say I only bought at 80 cents. This week it went up to 120. Where did I sell? I sold at these moving averages at I sold at 120. It went all the way up to 150. I cannot believe 150. It is amazing. As you can see, I drew this at that point. These lines here I drew at that point. I said it's going to go up. It did. Went up to 105. I said it's going to have a pullback. It didn't go as low as I was hoping. It didn't go back to 85 cents. It went back to 89 cents. Had its pullback, and then it went up. I was thinking about 137. It went up to its moving averages of around 150. What's happened now? It's come all the way back down, which is a shame. It's very hard to trade now because it's done the both extremes. What does it do next? It doesn't really give us an idea of what's going to happen next. What I'm going to do is turn off the after hour trading so we don't get those lines. So yeah, it's interesting because I've had very nice trades with it recently, and now it's just fallen off a cliff again. It's come down very fast, very quickly. So let's just have a second to just have a look at the stock and think, what is the next best option? Looking at it on a daily candle, it's come back to this area, this green box, and this green box used to be support, and then it turned into resistance. So can it be support again? This candle is it's an indecision candle. This is the Friday candle. It's an indecision candle. It doesn't know whether or not to go up or down. The only good thing about this candle is the fact that it's above previous resistance. It closed not bearishly, but if it was going to be a bearish close or a bullish close, it's more a bullish close because it's a bit higher up. But for me, because I've made the profits, I've got still shares I bought at 80 cents. I never offload all my shares at once. I sold about 80% of my shares. For me, SPCE is not a long-term hold. It is, but at the same time, I trade my shares to accumulate more shares. Where would I be buying? I'm going to still be waiting for 85 cents to buy some more long-term shares. I am going to continue holding my trading position, what's left of it, my 20% remaining, at $1. If it starts closing its candle this week below $1, then I'll be selling off my trading position and I'll be looking to reopen a position around 85 cents. That's my next buy zone. So let's highlight that. 85 cents, between 84 and 87 cents is my buy zone. And then I might be offloading some of those shares at $1. And then just like before, just like how we popped up with the GME news and everything like that, a lot of stocks this week have been popping up and SPCE followed suit. If they continue going up, this moving average here is going to continue coming down, and then I'll be taking my profits around there. So it's probably going to be around 140, 130 is the next. If it does pop up again, have your limit orders set up. Have your sell orders, whatever you're comfortable with selling, sell it at those levels. 140 might be a good level to sell, and my limit orders are set up to buy at 85 cents. So yes, SPCE still looking good. And why do I think it's going to $100? Because I think if this company continues to stay solvent, continues to fight, has a good flight, which we'll be covering, it looks like it's got enough money to survive until the Delta fleet. It looks like even if it loses their Boeing case, it has enough cash on hand to pay the balance, 100 million. They might just need to raise a little bit more capital to keep them, to make sure they survive until the Delta fleet. And if that all goes well, then I can see it going back to $10. That's the level that I'm eyeing up for the next few years. And why do I say $100? Because they're looking to do a reverse split. If they do a 10-to-1 reverse split, and then the $10 we see now is going to be $100, and we might see a $100 SPCE, a 10x from where we are now. With the new price, it might be $100. So we're looking at maybe a $100 SPCE, a 10x from where we are now. And I'm trying to accumulate below that $1 mark at areas of low risk. RSI is not overbought. It's got plenty of room to move higher. And the MACD, unfortunately, is sloping down, but it's still green. This green candle can become much greener on Monday, Tuesday if stock price continues to go up. It is in a moment of indecision. You can't get the best trade set up right now, but if you have a previous trade and you've sold a bit, then there's no real reason why you have to sell right now. It's not giving us any sell signals, and it's not really giving us any buy signals. So right now it's the best time to get your limit orders set up and to plan for where you want to see the stock go. Any other questions, let me know below in the comment section below. And please do let me know if you want me to cover anything else. Until next time, I'll pass you back to Martyn. Thank you.
On Virgin Galactic, until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.